I think this is the first full day of summer. Yesterday was the first day of summer, but I don't think it was a 24-hour day. I think this is the first, the 22nd, June 22nd. The first full day of summer, which means I think this would be my 65th first full day of summer, or 64th, one or the other. I was born in July, so I'll be 65 next month. But I was thinking about summer and wondering if you have any plans for this summer. Because I've discovered in my life, I don't know about your life, but if I don't make plans for the summer, by the end of the summer, I'll miss out on a lot of the things I wanted to do. Now, I started planning for this summer when I went on my diet over a year ago because I knew I wanted to get back in the water, start surfing. I knew I wanted to go swimming. I knew I wanted to be in the water around the boat. And I knew I wouldn't do that if I didn't lose the weight. And so those are some of the things I've got planned for the summer. I remember when I was a kid, my parents, one of the plans they had for us every single summer was to go to church camp. Of everything we knew we were going to do, at least in my life, I have no recollection of a summer from probably the time I was 6 or 7 years old till the time I was 18 without 5 days of it being spent at church camp. A lot of it at Camp Palomar, and going up and learning all the little songs we learned as kids, and going up through until we were older, and even in high school, and the girls we'd meet, and the stuff that went on at camp, and all the first things that happened at camp as well. A couple years ago, I made one plan for the summer. 2 years ago, I wanted to go fishing every week that summer. I made a commitment to myself that every week that summer, just 2 years ago, that I was going to go fishing every single week. And I did. And I caught more big fish that summer. Simple reason I caught more big fish, because time on the water equals more big fish. You're not out fishing, you're not going to catch more big fish. It's just one of those strong realities that happens. And it's the same with your summer right now. I don't know what it is that you would like to accomplish in the days ahead, but the only way you're going to do it is if you make a plan for it now. If you look out and you realize, well, there's 1 week left in June, it means I've got 4 weeks in July, 4 weeks in August, and then summer will be past. A couple weeks in September, and we'll be celebrating autumn. If you don't get out and do what you're going to do, if you don't book your vacation time now, if you don't make plans to get out and start running, if you don't start working out now, if you don't start swimming, if you don't say, I always wanted to learn how to surf, I'm going to make it this summer. If you don't think this is the summer, I'm going to reconnect with those friends. This is summer. I'm going to send my kids to camp. They're old enough now. This is summer. I'm going to go surfing. I'm going to take it up this summer. And by the end of the summer, I'm going to be able to surf here at Doheny. Now for me, by the end of the summer, one of my not so far-fetched goals, because I've done it a lot of times, and where I'm at right now, I'm 3 miles out from the boat I ran at. So I turn around here, and that makes it a 6-mile run. My first run since I've been sick last week, or this whole week. And so getting back out, making this little first out here, I'm happy to get to the 3-mile mark. Now here's the deal, I'm at the 3-mile mark. I feel like going another 3 or 4 miles. I feel fantastic. But I know, having been sick, that it'd be wise for me just to turn around right now. Because I get 3 or 4 miles out, I'll be feeling, oh man, yeah, it's really time to turn around. And then I'll struggle 7 or 8 miles in. And I'll feel lousy all day long. And I could get sick again. So in wisdom today, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to head back. And I only have my 3 miles back in, which will be piece of cake. Nice run back in. There's an art and surf festival going on at the campground at Doheny. I'll stop in, I'll check that out. Maybe take some pictures and do that. And then I'll cruise back in. It's my plan. Most runners, when they take off, even if consciously they don't think it out again, before they go to bed at night, every night before I go to bed, I have a plan for my running the next day. It helps me with my long-term planning that I have short-term planning taken care of. Don't let this summer slip away. The Bible teaches that the summer has come, the summer has ended, and still we are not saved. What a tragedy if this beautiful season That's June gloom for us this morning here in Southern California. But if the season of summer came, season where some of you, your kids are out of school, some of you, you have some vacation time, some of you have been waiting for this summer to do something or the other for the first time. If it came, then it ended, and you didn't get what you wanted done just because you didn't plan for it. Why not take part of today, just a half an hour, sit down with a piece of paper and write down some of the things you would like to do this summer. You know, I'd like to go for a run with Eric this summer. Write that down. Text Eric this week. I'd like to go for a run with Eric this summer. You know, I'd like to go and surf at Doheny this summer. That looks like such a nice, easy wave. I'd like to go there this summer. I'd like to sail this summer. I'd like to learn how to skydive. I'd like to go and run in the desert this summer. I'd like to climb Mount Whitney. It might be too late to get a permit for that. Whatever it is. But don't put it off for that reason. Maybe it's not too late. Give it a try. You might want to put down, I'd like to climb Signal Hill or Mount Rubidoux though. Just set it down, make a plan, and then stick to your plan and work at it. And I guarantee you that when September comes and we're celebrating the coming of autumn, you'll think, wow, that was such a fantastic summer. And like I caught more fish the summer I set out a plan to fish at least one day a week that summer, you'll look at it and you'll think, the things I said I was going to do, I got done. Not all of them, but some of them. And you can sit down, you can cross them off, and you make your plans for autumn, then December. And your life will become richer and more fulfilling as you experience some of the first that you've always wanted to experience. Hey, long talk this morning. I want you to be the miracle, and that's why I want you to have that first time. I want you to get out there and be amazing this summer and have the best summer ever, and that's why I'm talking so much. And I'll be honest with you. Right now, I'm glad I'm not running 3 or 4 miles further out. I want to take another minute or two before I turn around and start running again. Have a fantastic day. I hope you have the best summer ever, and I hope we get to see each other this summer. God bless you.